Hello, fellow individuals. Welcome to the final chapter of Eternal Darkness. With me, Sasha. It's Sasha time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, we are finally going to address this observatory. Kind of an observatory. It kind of doesn't look like an observatory either because there's nowhere for my eye to go, so I can't go look anywhere. So, whatever this is, we're gonna finally manipulate it. It's kind of straightforward. We can go this way. We can go a little bit this way, but I think we can just go and point this to just anywhere on this thingamajiggy here. But anyway, yeah, we only have up and down, left and right. And there. And then we gotta move over here. Yep. Gotta move it over this word direction. A little bit of fine tuning there. And hang on. You wouldn't have another screen unless you had something to tell me. What are you gonna show me? Nothing? Oh, come on, game. Don't be that guy. You had another screen drawn up just so that you can show nothing? How beautiful this part of the room is? It kind of looks like there should be a note that I should be able to read over here. What a waste. And this one over here. A little bit over this way. Ooh. Ooh, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? All of that work for something that we could have probably pushed by hand. But that's fine. That's fine. That's totally... Nobody's bothered by that. Right. Okay, sure. Yeah, alright. I guess I was expecting a package. I didn't expect to hear the guy run away quite so quickly after dropping it off. A package wrapped in brown paper has been left inside the door. It's got some nice wrapping paper. That looks like cardboard with a nice little floral pattern. Let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, because it is me that ordered it. A parcel, wrapped in plain brown paper. It has not been addressed to anyone and appears to be wrapped in a hurry. There might be something inside. Duh, there's something inside, of course. The essence of Chaturga. Great. I ordered this from Amazon just yesterday. How efficient. Oh, yeah. The one that only the Guardian of Light can equip. Look at that. This thing is eternally... enchanted. This is gonna be like the best weapon for the rest of the game. I mean, it's very highly probable I'm gonna shoot a couple of bullets on my way out, but this is gonna be the best weapon I got. I don't think it's particularly powerful. I don't think it's more powerful than if I were to just take the regular old Gladius and enchant it myself, but I don't need to cast the spells every time. This thing is just going to stay powerful. And now, with the lid removed, and some kind of well-like entranceway is revealed. A ladder leads down to that murky darkness. Was this Edward's route to the Guardian City? Should Alex climb down the ladder? Yes. No, she should just reseal it and walk away. If she seals it really well, nothing will be able to come out. Hello, Enga again. As the tome had suggested, capital T tome, had suggested by Edward's and Maximilian's words, the city exists, and is far more incredible than Alex had thought. Way more impressive. Look at that thing. That's a big old, wonderful impressive thing. Here are the ruins of Enga, the corpse city. You know, looking at the name Enga, I would really think that it would be like, I don't know. What is that term for something that, like, if you mix up all of the letters, it spells something else? Can't think of that right now, but it just looks that way to me. But I did look it up. No, it isn't. Unless I didn't look hard enough. The corpse city, parasitized by the guardians of Ulioth in blue. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding buildings. It would appear that these towers serve some kind of horrible, terrible, tedious purpose, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. If you remember me saying so in one of the previous chapters where we were playing as Edgar, we're gonna have to do Edgar's work all over again. All over again. Oh yes, all 9 towers. Each one, individually. And look, monsters have peed all over the floor to welcome me. This is just great. This is great. My day. Oh, wonderful. You can't just close the door behind me. You have to magic one in. Oh, this is just the start. Let me find myself a shield. And, it doesn't matter. The first of probably, like, I don't know, 20 shield spells I'm gonna end up casting. I remember this section, and it is long. And not only do I have to cast myself a shield spell, but I now have to run in place, do a little jogging, activate those magical glutes, and I gotta run over there with a complete shield and enough mana to be able to cast a Dispel over there. Luckily, what's her name can regenerate her mana very quickly. It's those glutes, I tell you. Let's cast a shield over there. Okay, a little bit more jogging. Whoops. That's fine. I'm not going to need every one of these. Now, her magic regen is really good, luckily, so we can do a little bit of... I think we can just sneak this in. Where are you? Dispel magic. And you. Paragon, 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 Paragon. Ooh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Nope! Okay, just barely. That's fine. We barely lost anything. Now, you might think something is missing. One of these ships is not like the other. The podium is heavily damaged, crumbling into rubble and dust. If it is to be used, it must be somehow restored to its former state. Man, Pius. Pius is not making it easy on us. I'm gonna guess that Pius is responsible for breaking the podium. He's doing a really good job, though, about, you know, trying to prevent anybody from interrupting his plans. One of the best things that you can do if you want to protect your stuff is introduce a whole lot of tedium and whatever to basically get the thief to question whether they really want to be spending their time on this. Piece of broken masonry, yes, I'm going to just mix it with the other. And now look! A reason to go and use one of the first spells all over again. I'm going to hope that a 3 is good enough. I mean, we're not going to use this as a weapon. Okay, good. And I'm going to put it right there. Good. And now we gotta put down these essences, because these essences are gonna be what powers basically this gigantic 9-star array. 9-point array. There it is. With the same kind of sound effect as one would expect from turning on an electrical light, like a studio-grade light. Okay, alright. Time to get started on this. Now we are getting, as I said before, we're getting right into a direct rip-off of what we had to do as Edward. In case it needs to be said, I do not condone this kind of repetition at all. I am not a fan of repetition on the best of days. And, I think it's amazingly cheap. Kind of exasperatingly cheap that they would force the player to redo the same thing that they didn't even do that long ago. I mean, it's sort of. I mean, it sort of could make sense if they were going to introduce that much more new content or challenges. But they're not really. Look at this. Does this look familiar? It should, kind of. I mean, it has been quite a while since we played as Kareem. I think it was Kareem? Or was it Mr. Bianchi? I can't remember. But anyway, here we have no ability to walk forward, because there is nothing here, right? Logic would dictate then that if I did a reveal invisible, it would not change anything. Oh, I did it. No, I did the wrong one. You. Of course. There, see? Now something that was invisible but there before is now currently there, and that I can use it. Or whatever. However you say it. So, in theory, I should have just been able to walk right onto this thing because it was there, because it was invisible. But no. No. Good. We're here again. I got lots of mana. Where's my shield? Shield, you, and you. I am not counting how many times I'm actually casting that spell. Good. Now to number 2. No trappers? No trappers. Alright. The place, Enga, kinda looks just as terrible as it did before. What was this? Oh, it was air attack. Yes. If you forgot, because I almost did, the purpose to our being here is to summon our own ancient to combat the ancient that, what's his face? Old guy, Pious, is summoning. I'm sorry, guys. Did I freak you out? I freaked you out. Shot a bullet right through you. Yeah, Pious is gonna summon his ancient. That's his plan. That's been his plan forever. And now we're summoning our own. Edward told us to do that in the note that he left for us very recently. The one that, you know, where he narrates himself. So we're doing that. We're gonna go through every one of these towers all over again. And use an air attack and a tear rune, that is. Where before, Edward used, I think I got enough. Edward used a dispel spell, which was exactly what was needed at the time. But this time I gotta do kind of the scary thing. I gotta summon my own ancient. How in the world could that go wrong? I mean, there's a couple of ways. I can think of one. It's gonna go apeshit at some point, and it's just going to enslave the human race. I mean, all of these ancients are bad. There's no good ancient among them, even Mantarok. They're all kind of... no, they're all categorically evil. They all want to enslave something, or eat something, or... terrible stuff. Now this I am glad about. You might remember during Edward's chapter, the last time that we were in the Ruins of Enga, we kind of messed things up a little bit. So, instead of, well, just running through and finding another way back into the array room, we have to repair things a little bit. Dang it. You're a blue. So see, we have to summon, we have to use all 3 of our summon spells. And it actually tells us exactly how we're supposed to do it. Oh, right there. So I have to summon a blue trapper. Blue. Creatures cannot be summoned. Oh, but it refunds. That's nice. Okay, let's go just over here. And you. I'm a trapper again! I love being a trapper. Look at this run cycle. Yeah. Okay. That's all I need him for. And he's gonna be, I guess, sealed away in whatever that is. It sounded kind of like, you know, frozen carbonite or ice reforming or something. Anyhow, now I gotta summon me a zombie, a red one. And I'm gonna have to do some jogging to get some of that mana back. Whoa. Kind of unfortunate, you know, now that I think about it. We have a whole number of spells. We have a kind of impressive array of spells that we have accessible to us, and not all of them are ever used. I mean, this is the first time I'm gonna need to use the summon horror spell. It has never been useful. If in the event it might have been a great idea to use the summon horror spell, it was still just faster to run away. Anyway, come on, tired girl. You good? You good. Where are you? Summon horror, and it's a green one. Yeah, see? First time. Otherwise they wouldn't be telling me his again. After a horror has been summoned, walk forwards. 1.5 steps. It's a little weird that we have to do this, I find. It's as if the location has kind of like a security system or a personality almost. Like it demands that we restore it to its former glory, I guess? Before we can continue on? Which is kind of fine, but why didn't we have to do that when we were Edward? Anyway. Poor girl, she needs a break. She needs a breather. Her cardio is so-so. Yeah, because that shield is definitely not big enough to last me even that short distance. How's the mana? The mana is good. Shield you, and let's go blue. And yeah, good. Are we halfway yet? Not quite. I wish I could apologize on behalf of the developers. Because, yeah, like I said already, I don't like repetition. I don't like it. Pargon. It's kind of tasteless. I don't know. Okay, let's just sneak in here. I don't want that little dude to freak out. Oh yeah, this room. I will not forget what this room does, because it was so weird the first time. I will never forget. You have to sneak. You have to sneak. Shh. Oh, no. Sneak. No walking. No running. Sneaking. You see, if you don't sneak, you get this kind of king of all hallucinations, and it's chiefly if you make a lot of noise or go too fast on that purple ground over there. And if that happens, yeah, you get this huge hallucination. And this worm will kind of attack you, but not. Everything will go sepia tone, and a barrier will come up, preventing you from being able to leave. You need to restore your sanity, because that's going to be pretty well sapped. And then start over, pretty much, and sneak across. You kind of have to figure that out yourself, and it's so dumb. Well, no, it's not dumb, but it's not the kind of challenge that I felt good about solving, so I found it frustrating. That's why I call it dumb. And yep, I'm gonna stick with what I just said. It's dumb. So just save yourself some time. Go ahead and use this as a walkthrough, I don't mind. Okay. Yeah. There's a... Okay. You're not in my way anymore. Finally, a chance to use these bullets. I've been collecting bullets for ages. Well, no, I haven't been collecting bullets on this character for ages. Let's do you instead. May as well cycle them. I mean... We're using the shield spell so much, why not cycle them? I should use a Mantarok next time. I've been using all of the other ones. Oh, geez. We are at the end of this episode. So I'm gonna cut it here. We are over halfway through. Thank you for joining us, folks. Stay tuned for the next episode. It will be the last one for Eternal Darkness. Oh yeah. It's time. See you soon.